And convicted of killing Chattanooga police officer Julie Jacks was released from prison early.
The Department of Corrections says Isaac Jones III was released last Saturday. In 2002, he overpowered Officer Jacks, then shot and killed her with her own weapon. In 2005, he was sentenced to 25 years in prison. He's now 44 years old and has served 18 years. That's a few years short of the 85% requirement for parole.
Local 3 News has asked the Department of Corrections why he was released early, and we are waiting for an answer.
Chattanooga Assistant Police Chief Jerry Sutton says their focus has always been on keeping the memory of Officer Julie Jacks alive. She says the loss of a fellow officer brings more empathy when handling situations in the community.
Local 3's Abigail Martin spoke with Chief Sutton earlier this evening to reflect on her memories with Officer Jacks.
Julie was just, to know her was to love her.
Assistant Chief Sutton says it's been important to remember the great memories spent with Officer Julie Jacks. She says when they worked together, there was girl power. She says her favorite memory was 21 years ago. They were trying to get a juvenile home after being past curfew and intoxicated. She says Officer Jacks began to pick up the teen off the ground and get him in the car without Sutton's help.
And I'm thinking to myself, little lady, what are you doing? I'm here to help. But that's the type of person she was. She was like a Teflon Don.
Officer Jacks was awarded Rookie of the Year in 2001. And Chief Sutton says Jacks was always a hard worker and was always ready to work.
She was very much about her business as a police officer. She treated people with dignity and respect.
When Officer Jacks was killed, Sutton was serving as a temporary school resource officer. She says after losing Jacks, the department became deliberate about how to improve community and officer safety.
Managing our encounters, maintaining distance and space, and creating those opportunities to change or shift the balance in whatever the situation is in our favor.
Chief Sutton says they have heavily focused on training and using tools to ensure everyone goes home safely.
That was really hard. Not just losing your teammate, but also realizing that, you know, the realities of this job are very real. You might not go home.
Chief Sutton told Abigail Martin it's important to hold on to faith and good memories. She says the department is there for Officer Jacks' family and friends, and she will always love her former zone partner.
20 Chattanooga police officers and 7 Hamilton County deputies have died in the line of duty. That's dating back to 1879. You can find their names on our website.